It's maybe not so much a matter of whether or not you're going to have to deal with bullshit in life, but rather how you choose to deal with it. Things aren't working. They're not working in my life. And I look around at a lot of other people's lives, even people who have seemingly got it figured out. They're kind of struggling to scrape by with all the things that we introduce into our lives. A mortgage and children and responsibilities and a car, and it seems like everybody's got their own share of problems. Okay, you're struggling to pursue your dreams. How many other people have that in common? You don't make enough money. Like, how many other people share that in common with you? Lots. Most of the people that I know have got like a whole whackload of problems. Things they're dissatisfied with, things they're not happy about, feeling like they're not at the level in life where they should be. It's something that everybody shares in common. You're just constantly being buried under like a pile of menial tasks. It's like once you tackle one problem, another one emerges. So they just never go away. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. Show me any single fucking person who just doesn't have a bunch of bullshit they have to deal with. I have 5 years of taxes I have to get caught up on. And I'm like, good luck when I can't even save, like, anything. It's like, okay, so maybe the whole point of this is just that you gotta stop worrying about the problems. Like, stop worrying about your taxes. Oh no, you can't afford your taxes, you haven't paid it. So fucking what? It's a problem, and in the absence of it, there would be something else. That always seems to be the case. It's like a universal truth. It's kind of like, I noticed this about jobs too. It's like every single job has its own share of shit. So for instance, okay, I've done a few. Working as a waiter. It's like the shit you have to deal with is that you get overwhelmed with too many people coming all at once, and you're trying to juggle too many tasks, and as a result, everybody's not satisfied. If I'm not doing that job, it's like, okay, well, I did PA work. You'll be given these tasks sometimes where they're like, hey, don't let anybody park here. And then the next thing you know, everybody and their dog comes around and has some excuse to park there. I used to work at an electronics store, and we'd have just way too much inventory come in, and you're like trying to figure out where to put it all, and then you have to sort through it, and you have to add up all the inventory later on, and you're like, where the hell is all this shit? Like, it's just strewn all over the place because it's super disorganized because we got way too much stuff, more than we can even fit on the shelves. I also used to work as a body removal man. In that job, the bullshit is like, you have to get some massive 400, 500 pound body that you have to move. And it's like, great, I gotta do that. Have you ever worked a job where there was like no crap that you had to deal with? Or if you are in a job, what is the crap that your occupation requires you to endure? I don't know, somebody tell me in the comments. Every fucking version of life seems to have its own share of bullshit. And so it's maybe not so much a matter of whether or not you're gonna have to deal with bullshit in life, but rather how you choose to deal with it. It's not about whether or not there's gonna be bullshit. There's always going to be some. But, the one thing that you can change is your attitude about it. I think ultimately what one's task to focus on is figuring out how to accept life's bullshit without having it drag them down. Like, learn how to deal with life's bullshit with grace. That's the trick. Now if that's the trick, then what is the solution? How then do you do that? Acceptance, I guess, is a big part of it. Accept the fact that it's always going to be there. Accept the fact that you're never going to avoid the steaming pile of bullshit that's going to be mounted upon you. No matter where you go in life, no matter what you achieve in life, a giant pile of bullshit is going to land on you. So, number 1, acceptance. Then what do? You can accept the fact, but are you going to be miserable about it, or are you going to find a way to be happy and joyful and fulfilled in spite of it? Your life would probably be better if you find a way to be joyful and happy in spite of it. So how do you do that? I think you do it by moving your attention away from the bullshit and putting it more on the stuff that's not bullshit. Like, what are the things that are good in your life? Every job's got its fair share of things that suck. Every life circumstance has its fair share of things that suck. But there's probably a lot of things, too, that are good about it. Just like most circumstances and jobs and whatnot have their share of things that suck, most circumstances probably have their share of things that are, like, kind of good. Identify what those good things are. If I was to look at my own life, it's like, okay, well, I live in a decent apartment. I've got a comfy bed. I got things that I like doing that I can do. I like playing music. I've got good friends. I've got water on tap. I got all the water I want. That's a huge thing, actually. Just having your basic needs met is actually huge. But let's focus on stuff that's even, like, more important than that. Like, stuff that you really love. You know, for me, I like to cook a nice meal once in a while. Or hang out with friends and make a cocktail. I love playing music. To play music, it doesn't cost me really anything. I have the instruments already, the investment's been made. I can just sit down and play. And I can write, you can be creative. These are things that I enjoy. You can go outside for a walk on a nice day. If you're in a place where you can feel safe, that really is a luxury to be enjoyed. You have freedom. Freedom to explore, walk around. I don't know, I mean, these are just some examples. Everybody has to find their own examples of things that they really like and that they find joy in. So the idea is you shift your focus, stop investing your energy into the bullshit, and start investing your energy into the good stuff. Is that even doable? Is that possible? Like, you have to deal with the bullshit sometimes. You do. Like, you just do. And this is kind of the problem, isn't it? Is that we don't want to invest our energy into bullshit. It sucks. Is it possible, though, to invest less energy in the bullshit? I mean, it probably is. It probably is in the same way that you can spend less of your money on stupid crap and spend more of your money on useful things. You can do the same thing with your time and your energy. Where do you budget your mental energy, your physical energy, your attention? How much of that precious resource do you invest into the different areas of life? You know, maybe you dedicate one day a week to thoroughly taking care of life's bullshit. Maybe 2 days a week. I don't know, you have to figure out how much it's gonna take. But this is a strategy for how to get yourself out of the crap. I think it'll be better off if you manage to partition your time and energy and all that stuff a little more distinctly rather than having it all get mixed together. Because if you're like trying to do good stuff and have good stuff happen, but then like a lot of bullshit is seeping in, it just like kind of taints everything and can kind of taint and color the whole experience. But if you know that on Wednesday and Thursday, those are the days that you're gonna like really just dedicate those days to dealing with all this stupid shit, then maybe that means that the rest of the days of the week you have a much better time. And then if you manage to successfully do all that stuff, maybe you'll be a little bit better off, you'll be a little bit happier. And hey, if all the people you know start doing that too, then maybe they'll all be better off too. So that's my strategy. That's my best solution. Problems, they don't go away. You solve one, another one shows up. So find a way to have a good life and enjoy your life in spite of them. I mean, what's the alternative? The alternative is that you like let all that bullshit just make your life a continuous nightmare. And I don't think that that's a good way to go. I don't think that's a good way to live. Like, life is worthy of being better than that. Your life is worthy of being better than that. Your life should not be shit. Shit's always gonna be there. But the shit should not define your life.